My fellow Nigerians, I speak to you today with a heavy heart and sense of responsibility, aware of the turmoil and violent protests unleashed in some of our states.
I greet you all. This video you are about to watch right now, it is a video of Nigerian President addressing the protesters, and the points that I picked up from his address and his excuses as per the reason why Nigerians are suffering and crying of hunger is that he put measures in place and he is trying to bring back the economy to life because, of course, the his predecessors looted or probably mismanaged the economy. And then the first question I have, if the government and the predecessors, they were able to loot the country to an extent that people does not trust the country anymore, and you are the God who is eventually going to save the country, and you did not make a move to actually apprehend the predecessors to give account of what they did previously within the economy of the country, and you are coming to tell the people who are more educated, more exposed, and more knowledgeable than you that you are making effort to bring back the country to stability and the economy to be in a working order to favor every other people within the economy of Nigeria. I doubt that, because this is exactly the promises given to a woman on top of the bed. Because believe you me, any president that want to actually work for the people, first of all, we call the predecessors to account for every penny that they have actually spent within the economy that brought the economy of Nigeria to zero and created a lot of death within the economy. So I want you Nigerians to know that what this man is talking about is trying to make you guys, delay you guys' ambition to your freedom or to your future, or rather freedom from the neo-colonial agenda. Think about it. Everything that he claimed that he is doing to bring back the economy, removal of subsidy, and the increase in the fuel pump, and the increase in fuel price, high inflation, and Nigeria is highly indebted. Now you find out that the IMF make this decision and advise him that economy is going to, be stabilized again, even if they indeed, because IMF is an organization that look for profit. They don't care about what you think or what's going on in your economy. They look for profit. Every advice they are going to give you must work in their favor, because it is all about creating an avenue to make you borrow more from them. So everything he is saying, as long as this president does not know how to run an economy, as long as he is dependent on International Monetary Fund or international financial organization to advise him on how to run the economy or what to do so that he will have a buying power or borrowing power, it is not going to fix the economy as far as I'm concerned. And it is important for you to know that if he means what he is saying, because we know very well that everything he says here, it's a lie. He is just trying to buy time so that he will loot his own and go free. And believe you me, any president that want to work will start holding people to account first. But he did not do it. His predecessor is flying without wings, because he overly indebted Nigeria, because they are playing partisan politics. And the same thing, he is trying to tell you to promote democracy, that it is going to help you. In the last 6 decades, you've been promoting democracy. Where did it take you? It took you nowhere. Rather, the democracy make you to be very hungry, and when you protest, they unalive you one way or the other. They say you are looting, but whenever you plan a protest, they will bring thugs to come out there to loot, so that they will have access to come and shoot at you and unalive people and at the end of the day, they say you are being violent and you are looting the economy. So you see, you guys, whatever this person is trying to do, he's trying to make you guys run around in a circle, and you come back to your starting point. If you cannot focus and know what you want and make your demand very clear that this is what you want, and that thing you want is for him to step down because he is not accountable. He cannot continue to tell you that he is doing something when you cannot see what he's doing. There are no policies that you have a proof of a good policies that he has put in place that will make the economy, to recover. Nothing that will curb the inflation rate or do anything. Your mineral resources are still being exported as a raw material, and you are importing inflation with product. So think about it. How is it trying to help? Is there any refinery that is being built by him other than the monopolistic economy built by monopolistic businessman Dangote? So of course it was supposed to help, but exactly what games they are playing within the economy of Nigeria. They do not want you also to manufacture what you consume. Therefore, everything he said here is just an empty promises that is written for him and placed in front of a screen, and he is reading it for you. And after reading it for you, he will go and ask his advisor, how did I present it? And they will laugh over it and they will say you are stupid. And that's exactly what has been going on in that country. If you don't wake up now, your children will buy tomato, maybe 100.
My fellow Nigerians, I speak to you today with a heavy heart and sense of responsibility, aware of the turmoil and violent protests unleashed in some of our states. Notably, among the protesters were young Nigerians who desired a better and more progressive country where their dreams, hope, and personal aspiration will be fulfilled. I am especially pained by the loss of lives in Borno, Jigawa, Kano, Kaduna, and other states, the destruction of facilities in some states, and the wanton looting of supermarkets and shops, contrary to the promise of protest organizers that the protest will be peaceful across the country. The destruction of properties set us back as a nation, as scarce resources will be again used to restore them. I commiserate with the families and relations of those who have died in the protests. We must stop further bloodshed, violence, and destruction. As the president of this country, I must ensure public order in line with the constitutional oath to protect the lives and property of every citizen. Our government will not stand idly by and allow a few with a clear political agenda to tear this nation apart. Under the circumstances, I hereby enjoin protesters and the organizers to suspend any further protest and create room for dialogue, which I have always acceded to at the slightest opportunity. Nigeria requires all hands on deck and need us all, regardless of age, party, tribe, religion, or other divides, to work together, reshaping our destiny as a nation. For those who have taken undue advantage of this situation to threaten any section of this country, be warned. The law will catch up with you. There is no place for ethnic bigotry or such threats in the Nigeria we seek to build. Our democracy progresses when the constitutional rights of every Nigerian are respected and protected. Our law enforcement agencies should continue to ensure full protection of life and properties of innocent citizens in a responsible manner. My vision for our country is one of a just and prosperous nation where each person may enjoy the peace, freedom, and meaningful livelihood that only democratic good governance can provide. One that is open, transparent, and accountable to the Nigerian people. My dear Nigerians, especially our youth, I have heard you loud and clear. I understand the pain and the frustration that drive these protests, and I want to assure you that our government is committed to listening and addressing the concerns of our citizens. But we must not let violence and destruction tear our nation apart. We must work together to build a brighter future where every Nigerian can live with dignity and prosperity. The task before us is a collective one, and I am leading the charge as your president. A lot of work has gone into stabilizing our economy, and I must stay focused on ensuring that the benefits reach every single Nigerian as we promised. My administration is working very hard to improve and expand our national infrastructure and create more opportunities for our young people. Let nobody misinform and miseducate you about your country or tell you that your government does not care about you. Although there have been many dashed hopes in the past, we are in a new era of renewed hope. We are working hard, and the result will soon be visible and concrete for everyone to see, feel, and enjoy. Let us work together to build a brighter future for ourselves and for generations to come. Let's choose hope over fear, unity over division, and progress over stagnation. The economy is recovering. Please don't shut out this oxygen. Now that we have been enjoying democratic governance for 25 years, do not let the extremists of enemies of democracy use you to promote an unconstitutional agenda that will set us back on our democratic journey. Forward ever, backward never. In conclusion, security operatives should continue to maintain peace, law, and order in our country, following the necessary Convention on Human Rights, to which Nigeria is a signatory. The safety and security of all Nigerians are paramount. Thank you for your attention, and may God continue to bless our great nation. Thank you very much.